great to have you with us. I'm Joe Donlin. Tonight, President Trump is directing Immigration and Customs Enforcement to do all in their power to deport people in Chicago without documentation. Our Sabrina Franza has been digging into this all day. And Sabrina, it sounds like organizers and legal groups are already preparing for this possible escalation.
Joe, they are, and they're hoping to meet immigrants where they are. That means at ICE check-ins. Today, we saw a father and his two daughters waiting to see if their wife would make it out of her appointment. Organizers say that is not unusual. The visits have mostly started the same way they say, with an urgent text message from the federal government.
Texts like these: please report to Chicago field office. Failure to report as instructed will be considered a violation. Sent by immigration agents to the people organizers say show up to court or to check-in facilities trying to do the right thing. They report knowing agents also have their home addresses.
But what we've seen change in the last few weeks is people are being sent last-minute text messages, asked to come in for an appointment that's out of the regular schedule, and then a couple of weeks ago we saw large numbers of people detained at their appointments.
Tovia Siegel is with the Resurrection Project after she says multiple people were detained at this facility earlier this month. Her group has been out here offering advice and support ahead of check-ins.
Nobody's been detained yet today.
What do you think the basis of that is?
I don't know. Yeah, it's so unpredictable because people were detained yesterday. It's the same group of people who received these text messages.
A father and his two daughters pace up and down the street outside this ICE check-in site on 22nd and Michigan. Advocates tell us they're waiting to learn the fate of their wife and mom.
They're deporting people who are parents, who are neighbors, who have no criminal record.
President Trump called for greater ICE enforcement in Chicago in this Truth Social post, asking for the, quote, single largest mass deportation program in history. Earlier today,
I want them to focus on the cities, because the cities are where you really have what's called sanctuary cities, and that's where the people are. I look at New York, I look at Chicago. I mean, you got a really bad governor in Chicago and a bad mayor, but the governor's probably the worst in the country, Pritzker.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Governor J.B. Pritzker responded to the concern that the president might call in the National Guard, as was done in California.
I do not believe that he will call out the National. I think he's seen that this has not gone well for him politically, and he's all about the politics.
As for that mother who was at her appointment, it's not clear what happened to her after we left the scene today. Now, we've been trying to get a hold of the exact number of people that ICE has taken into custody. No one has been able to give us those numbers. In the newsroom, Sabrina Franza, CBS News, Chicago. Joe?
Sabrina, thank you.